Okay. We have some supports. I've been building them up. We got a couple of supports. If you don't know from Fates, we still have the pair up the child units together. Have those, and then we'll have the rest of the DLC stuff, and then we can fight Grima again. That's what I've been working hard on. It's hard. I've been waking up later and later and later, and it feels like I have no time to do videos at all anymore. It's like real life is taking over anything that I've known. So yeah, there's that.
I don't even think it's real life. I think it's just the fact that we've been staying up so late. Because we've been going to work and we're like, oh, we want to stay up a little bit because we missed out on watching videos and shit while we're at work. That we don't go to sleep right away and then we fuck up our schedule. So you put your alarm clock on for 7:30?
Yeah, just something early, but not too early. I wish I could wake up at 5 again and just fucking run through videos like crazy. You know, the problem is I'm doing too many Let's Plays at a time. What I used to do is do like 16 fucking videos of 1 LP per day. That's how I was able to run through all this shit so fast.
Yeah, after all this, we're doing one Let's Play.
I could do a couple, I just need to, like, focus.
Right.
Alright, and I need your cooperation too, because I know you don't want to, like, do multiple videos, but...
Yeah, we'll do multiple videos if we have to.
Alright, Noire and her family. See how this goes. I've assembled the last of the implements for the rite, Mother. I'm finally going to learn to cast hexes. I'll make a useful assistant yet. Just watch. Mother? I've changed my mind. There will be no rite tonight. What? But... I won't be teaching you the dark arts. Now put those implements away. But why? What did I do? Do I lack the talent? Am I in your way? You have a frightening amount of talent. Your innate magic potential is vast. Even the talisman I made turned you into an entirely different person. One couldn't hope for a greater vessel to shape into a curslinger. And you could never be in my way. Then why? I think I've come to understand the motives of my future self. What? I don't want you dealing in hexes. The dark arts carry with them tremendous risks. My future self knew as much. You think that she was worried for my safety, that she loved me? Can't say. Not about her, at least. But I love you, if that helps. Mother, just don't expect me to say it often. Or maybe ever again. And just because hexes are off the table doesn't mean I have nothing to teach you. There are more ways than hexing to skin a cat, or other things. Heh. So pay attention, and try to follow along. Yes, ma'am? Alright, Noire and Henry. Got a sec, Noire? Oh, hello, Father. What is it? Ta-da! Mother's cursing implements. God, there's so many. Father, what are you planning to do to me? Nothing to you, Noire. I stole these from your mother so she couldn't put any more curses on you. You took away Mother's tools? But you never did anything like this before. Before, you said we couldn't change anything, that we're bounded by fate. Well, I thought maybe I could lay that fear to rest. If I did something that the future me couldn't, it would have proved everything can change. I guess that's true. The father I knew wouldn't even get near these tools, let alone take them. I only changed because you came back to me, you know? And together, we can change anything. All of us. You, me, your mother, everyone. Just please don't ever leave me again. Nothing's taken me away from you again. Not even death. That's a little much, perhaps, but thanks. Say, do you feel that? A sudden sense of foreboding? Fury rising from the shadows? Or is it an ambush? No. Bears? Is it bears? No. Oh gods, it's your mother, and she's furious! She must have realized you took all her toys. I better take off before I test the whole not even death promise. Bye for now, Noire. Wow, he's faster than I remember. I can't recall Mother ever coming after him like this either. Hey, maybe things really can change for the better.
Dude, I love that conversation. That's fucking hilarious. Oh god, it's your mother.
Alright, KGL and guys. The soup smells great, honey. Good job. I'm sure everyone will be eager for a taste. Thanks. I had a good teacher. I had no idea you knew so much about cooking. I learned a lot after marrying your mother. It was that or starve. Ha! You two really get along so well, don't you? Yeah, I guess we do. What's so funny? Just thinking that this must be what it feels like. Having parents, I mean. Being a normal family. I never really got to have that, but it's nice. KGL. But hey, enough of that. Didn't mean to get all misty. Let's dig into the soup. KGL, I know you're a strong girl who doesn't like to ask for help. But you can, you know? If there's anything I can ever do, just name it. Well, I guess one thing comes to mind, actually. What's that? Keep teaching me how to cook. This soup tastes like dishwater. Oh, gods, it does. Actually, I've had better dishwater. Right then. I can at least get you cooking food that tastes like food. That'd be plenty for me. Thanks. Alright, KGL and Sully. You have a minute, KGL? Did you need me, Mother? Well, I think I figured out why I didn't teach you how to ride in the future. Oh no, does this mean you're going to stop giving me lessons? Just listen. It takes a special talent to navigate a mountain around a battlefield. But it's not the be-all end-all of combat. Everyone has their own unique skill set. I think I probably wanted you to find your own way to fight. But why? Riding is a crucial skill. Because I'm your mother. What? One tiny slip-up can cost a warrior her life out in the field. And if I saw a risk, no matter how small, I'd want to nip it in the bud. But you're teaching me now. Well, look, maybe it took a little bit for the whole maternal thing to sink in. I agreed to teach you without really thinking about it. I acted like I was training a peer more than raising my daughter. Makes sense? So your thinking has changed. Damn right it has. Spending all this time together, I feel a lot more motherly. I think that's why I can see where future me was coming from. I would have been older than you and worried about what you'd do when I was gone. So you discouraged my writing since you wouldn't always be there to protect me. Huh. In other words, you did what you did because you cared about me. It's just a guess, I mean. I can't very well go ask future me about that, right? I suppose that means the end of my lessons. It was fun while it lasted. I still think I'd be more effective on horseback, but I guess it's not meant to be. Now, just a damn minute. You said anything about giving up. What? But you just... Aren't you saying you agree with why you stopped teaching me? Yeah, maybe, if I was future me, but I'm now me. We're practically the same age here. We can fight side by side for the rest of our lives, girlie. Then you'll keep training me? Of course I will. I'm sure I understand, or will understand, or whatever. And given we're both so young and fit, there's no excuse not to train hard. Hope you're ready to sweat. Just try to be a little gentle, would you? I can't hear you. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Yes, ma'am. Sully will always be Sully. You cannot change Sully. Alright, Cynthia.
Sully.
So we can do Lucina next, because of B support, so let's do it. Cynthia? You know what I'm about to say, don't you? be sure to wash falchion after I'm done cutting this apple. Don't use falchion to cut apples in the first place, you dolt. Sorry. You had best be more than just sorry. That sword is a national treasure of Elise, and a final memento of my father. Would you use that last earthly remembrance of your dead father to cut fruit? You've shamed the weapon that built your very homeland. Well, you've seen for yourself how big the apple is, and with no other knives around. Besides, I barely ever touched the thing before. I don't know, I got curious. So, are you... Yeah, you're mad. You've never held falchion before? No, not really, no. In the future, you always kept it by your side. And since we've been back here, I've maybe moved it from tent to tent once or twice. Then we don't know if you have the potential to wield it. Wait, it takes a special person to use it? I see there is much you do not know. The blade was forged with Naga's power and steeped in the Exalt's bloodline. Only a select few are able to wield it, even among the Elysian royal house. Yeesh. Talk about picky. But I'm not surprised you're one of them, Lucina. You may well be another, Cynthia. I'm mortified we've come this far without ever putting it to the test. Hey, that would be totally heroic and awesome if I could use it. Cutting down foes with a mystical sword is pretty much the best thing ever. Mostly I'm ashamed I've never stopped to consider it. If you are in fact among falchions chosen, that is knowledge we need. There may come a time when it proves necessary for you to take it up. What? Like if you're busy? Like if I'm dead, Cynthia. Having someone able to wield it even after I'm gone would be a considerable asset. We must use any means at our disposal to ensure the future is saved. Now let's go put it to the test. Cynthia? Forget it. There's no way the sword would choose someone like me. You don't know that until you try. You yourself just said you wish you were able to wield it, so let's... I said no! I'm not doing it. Don't make me practice for your death, Lucina. I understand how you feel, but we must be practical about this. We can't afford to lose this war, no matter what happens or who dies. You think I don't know that? But it's just not that simple for me, alright? What you are planning to lead me to, first my parents and now you? Not by choice, Cynthia, never by choice. But there are no guarantees in war. And that's supposed to make me feel better? If it means you dying, I don't want anything to do with falchion. And if you make me try, I'll only use it to chop up more apples, so there. This is pointless, I'm leaving. Cynthia. She sure is stuck on this whole apple business.
And there's Crumb and Sumia.
Might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
Another like 13 minutes, but Jesus. Father, will you brush my hair, please? I'm sorry, Cynthia, but I'm a little busy at the moment. You haven't left my side lately. Are you sure you don't have other things to do? Well, you said that spending time with me was fun, right? Hey, why don't you come to town with me? We'll spend the whole day together. Now? Yes, now. We'll walk the streets and visit the market and hold hands the whole time. Then we can find a tasty cake shop, and when evening falls, we can go caroling and... Alright, Cynthia, that's enough now. Look, I know we're family, but even family needs time apart sometimes. And eat pie, and it'll totally be the best day ever. Are you even listening to me? You will remember me, won't you, Father? Even once the Cynthia this world is born? You see, I do understand how this time travel stuff works. I know you're not my real father. That man exists in another history. So as soon as the me from this time is born, I promise to leave you alone. It's just that, until that happens, I want us to spend as much time together as we can. Then, when you have a proper family, at least we'll still have our memories. I didn't realize. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm ever so grateful for this time. You've shown me what it's like to have a father, and you've been so nice to me. But I know that, in the end, your love is meant for the other me. Father, are you crying? Oh, silly. I didn't mean to make you sad. It's nothing to be sad about. Besides, we can't very well have our leader all teary-eyed, can we? I don't want to remember you like this. I want to remember how you really were. Strong and kind and brave. My father, my hero, and my friend. Alright, Cynthia and Sumia. Hello, Cynthia. Have you found your answer yet? Yeah, after you posed the question, I thought and thought and thought. But I couldn't think of anything, so I did what you said and bathed in the spring. That's when I noticed my poor Pegasus was dirty as a farm hog. I've been so busy making myself look grand, I neglected my faithful mount. Ah, good, you understand at last. A knight's Pegasus isn't some beast of a burden or a farmer's mule. She is a partner and ally and must be cared for as much as the knight cares for herself. A lesson which I can see you've learned. Your mount is looking radiant today. Oh yes, I started washing and brushing her every day now. I want her to look as fine and proud as your Pegasus, Mom. Now that will be a challenge. Don't get your hopes up. By the by, Cynthia, I had something I wanted to ask. Yes? What is it? Our two Pegasi seem so similar, don't you think? So similar, in fact, that I'm wondering. Yep, my Pegasus is the very same one that you used to ride. When my mother was killed back in my time, her Pegasus made its way back to me. I see. She told me what Mother said just before she died. Please, return to Cynthia. Look after her and protect her. You sent your Pegasus to me, so I had something to remember you by. All of which makes me feel totally worse for not taking better care of her. She's been my stalwart friend and ally ever since, but I don't even deserve her. No, Cynthia, that's not true. You made a mistake, but you recognize that now. You have lots of time to make it up to her and strengthen the bonds of trust. After all, you're not the only one who ever neglected her, Pegasus. You used to forget to wash her, too? Wash her? Heavens, there were times I forgot to feed her. Once I even tried to pluck out some wing feathers to make myself a fancy hat. Good grief. My point is, you still deserve to be with her friend, even if you forget to wash her. She loves you far too much to desert you just for that. I've seen how happy she looks, swooping across the sky with you on her back. Truly? I'm so relieved to hear that. Oh, Mother, I can't thank you enough. You've taught me so many things that I didn't have a chance to ask about before. You really are everything the legends say. Well, maybe a bit more clumsy, but... And there we go. Oh, I did the Fire Emblem supports. Okay, next time, I'll try to do some paralog stuff, but not today. Just not today. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace to Crispy.